I'll tell you what, so many different people have so many different names for this particular bread, but at the end of the day, it is all flat bread. I've tried so many times to make this bread, but for some reason I couldn't get it right. But I'm so glad this time I got it right, and I'm going to share with you what I did to get it right this time. Now, once you have all your cut pieces, you work with one piece at a time. Mold this piece into a round ball and then flour it. Now start rolling. It does not really matter what shape you make, because either ways you're still going to roll it again. So just roll for as long as it's flat. Make it as flat as possible. In this recipe, I used about 2 cups of plain flour, warm water, sugar, salt, and yeast, and then I let it ferment for like 40 minutes or so. When you're satisfied with how flat your dough is, you're going to brush it with melted butter. Now, once you're done, you're going to roll this dough into a strip. Now, to secure the strip so that it does not sort of like unravel, if that's the term, you're going to pinch it together with the other part of the dough, and then with the same strip, you're going to make it into like a circle. At the end of the strip, to secure it, you're going to tuck it inside the already rolled part of this dough like so, and then you pinch it together, then you set it aside. So here I'm just repeating the process. In case you're still wondering why is it that I didn't show the part where I was making the dough, honestly I didn't think it was that necessary for me to show how I make the dough, but if you'd like me to show you, just let me know and then I'll be happy to do that. But anyway, I will write all the ingredients that I used, including the written recipe, in the description box. A little disclaimer, my lighting is very poor. I made this very late and there was now load shedding, so I had to use a lamp which was not charged, and then since it wasn't charged, the lighting itself was very poor, so the overall lighting of the filming is very poor, and again I apologize for that. When you're done molding all the pieces, now you get back to probably the one that you started with, and then you start rolling again. So this is like the final rolling. Now you roll it and make it as flat as possible. Make it into like a round shape, although my circle is not perfect, but anyways, for as long as it's flat, that's okay. Once you are satisfied with how flat it is, and then just set it aside and do the same with the rest. You want to make sure your pan is preheated on medium heat. Now once it's hot, you start placing the dough on it, and then once the dough starts bubbling on the top, you can now flip it. Now on the flip side, you brush the melted butter. Do realize that it is not a must for you to use butter. You can opt to use oil. For some reason I don't like using oil, but well, if you find it to work better for you, that's okay. Now whether you're using oil or butter, just brush once on each side and that is it. From here you can just be flipping the bread until you get your desired color. Some people like it just slightly brown, some people golden brown, some people darker brown, so whatever you prefer. Make sure that straight from the pan you put the bread in an airtight container, just so you can retain the moisture. can finish off with brushing some garlic butter or whatever you prefer. I used butter mixed with chopped parsley, and that was it. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. You left a kind comment, you gave it a thumbs up, and of course I hope you subscribed. See you on the next one. Bye.